So we didn't do a lot of videoing yesterday. It was raining. It was that 5 inches in 5 hours, and we were, literally flooded. But we did manage to get our solar panels put together, and we used 1/8 inch aluminum angle, and then we bolted the center, which I still think that's going to need some support. I don't know. We'll get that going on the fly, I guess. We have our Y connectors. Positive, we're going to do parallel here. We're going with 30 amp fuses on our positive leads, and our Y connectors. And we found out, because we wanted to get 5 more inches up for our potential deck, we found out that by doing our rich solar panels in this configuration that are 58 inch, you guessed it, we are coming into interference. Well, we're going to make some splice plates is what I'm trying to tell you. This little point and this little point right here are right where the unistrut spring nut goes, right there. And you can't share two, that's not going to work. So we're going to kick out here with some 1/4 inch aluminum and make a little splice plate and zip. Love drilling the aluminum, and zip, just move it out. We've already got our spring nut up on the unistrut. We'll bolt that down to one side of the splice plate, and then we'll have to drill right here to mount. And that gets us 5 more inches for a beautiful deck. I don't know if I did that right. If I just take these off and twist them, turn them, I wouldn't even have to do this, fellas. I'm telling you, this stay in parallel. Got our 30 amp fuses. Here's our negative side. Here's our positive side. 30 amperes. Wonder how often those go out. I guess I need to make this accessible when it's up on the roof. And with the 4 easy mounting points, I'm thinking if I ever needed to do some maintenance or possibly put a fuse in, I could, that won't be easy at all. So maybe I need to keep these over to a accessible side. Make it easy in case one of these pop. 30 amp fuses, positive, negative, stay in parallel. There you go, fellas. Haas CNC machine, or the cheapest death grinder on Ironton. I don't know how to say it. 15 bucks on eBay. Yeah, this is like my second one in 2 years. I use this all the time. The Death Wheel 5000. Haas CNC machines? Ooh, that's hot. So here was our adaptation modification that we made for our nice hands. We went with some 1/4 inch aluminum stock, and we got a big flat washer underneath. We've got the spring nut and the unistrut down here. And what we're going to do with that angle is we're just going to drill the angle, and we're going to put our hardware or bolts through here. These are going to be approximately 53 inches apart, and these are our mounting points. If we do have sag, we're going to put just a little bumper, just a little bit of foam in the center out there. I don't think we're going to have that issue, but this is how we're going to mount. And all this was just unistrut. We cut this, and it's adjustable. We'll go, our windage back and forth. We will go in and out, and we'll line up, and we'll tap, and we'll use a little step bit and open up the holes and put our bolts in, and do everything with Loctite, guys. Just make it hard for the next guy to ever be able to take this apart. Or you could weld it. It doesn't matter. That way, we're going to have about that much space in the back for our deck. Okay, so if you want a deck and you want one max air fan and 400 watts of solar, and then this is roughly how much deck you have, which is going to be about, won't be quite 32 inches, but that center point it is, but
We can actually carry it out there just a little bit further, all the way to the bulkhead fittings. But yeah, we're gonna have a deck back here for possible storage or, you know, entertaining people. Yeah. Hey, we got a sunny day, nice and windy, but we did get the solar panels up last night. Just wanted to show you what we ended up here with. We made the 1/4 inch with the Unistrut, guys. You can move this spring nut, so that gives you that windage or that play. You can go right, left. You got adjustment. You can actually this pivots. We're all tightened down. We use Loctite on the threads, but I mean, we can shake the whole van here. We're definitely locked down. There was a little bit of sag in the middle, and we compensated for that. We put like a little foam piece out there, then we tried a tennis ball, and it's not as bad as it was. What we did, we just came over here and we used some rubber pieces, kind of where the solar panel was coming really close to touching the Unistrut. So we put these rubber pads or rubber shims here, just mainly for vibration control, or if it ever did actually, I don't know, flex, go down, touch the steel. The paint is holding really good in the areas that we got stripped. The areas that we could not strip the zinc and sand off, the zinc is rejecting the paint. So we're going to do a better job of coming into some areas and sanding down here in the channel, where we got some scratches and stuff we'll have to touch up. But all the places where we sanded off the zinc, the paint is sticking real good. Where we did not get in there and do a good job of sanding the zinc off, the paint is getting rejected. So yeah, 400 watts of solar. We're going to be able to put a little deck on the back there. I don't know what we'll haul on the deck. Maybe we'll have some lawn furniture and some tables and I don't know, sunsets. Who knows? I don't know.